now rocking with the best. Debates get hot, boy, I am so many fresh. I talk cash money like I'm Birdman. Tackle topic straight on, no swerving. All facts is what I'm serving. No one's better or more deserving than me. I bring that heat like Miami on a whole nother level like a Otani. I prove points by helping you visualize, using data that's analyzed by eagle eyes. Get your mind right and act like you know. You are now tuned into the Real Untouchable podcast.
Hey, what it do, sports world, and welcome to the Real Untouchable podcast, man, with me, Ray Diggs. I got a great segment for you all. I want to talk about Lamont Roach versus Gervonta Tank Davis, WBA lightweight championship ending in a draw, and why I feel like the referee and the judges kind of got this one wrong. But before I get started, man, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and also the share button, and make sure you all give me your feedback on what you all think about this segment. But listen, last night WBA lightweight championship was, I think, how a lot of people thought this fight was going to go. It was totally opposite than what people thought that this fight would be. Tank came out to the ring with Dipset leaving him out. Everybody want to blame Dipset. Come on, man, be real. Now Tank came out to the ring flashy in New York with his New York hat on, and he ended up leaving out of there with a majority draw, which he kept his title, but it also put something on his record that Floyd Mayweather don't even have on his record, which is a 1, which is a draw. Now, Tank came out today saying that he feel like the referees gave the draw because of the kneel. First of all, everybody know when you kneel, it's automatically counted as a knockdown. Nobody gonna say, "Oh, I got grease in my eyes, I'm gonna take a knee." If anything, he would have just ran to his corner and had him go ahead on and wipe his eyes down real quick, But you took a knee. That's a knockdown. That should have been a 10-8 round. What was really crazy was 2 of the judges gave that round to Tank. Now, if that round right there is judged as a 10-8, Roach wins this fight. But Roach said something very interesting last night. Roach said that Tank told him, "There's no way you're gonna win this fight if it goes down to the referees. If it goes 12 rounds." And I believe that. I've been saying this. Boxing is corrupted, very corrupted, and it's sad. I said the same thing with Bilbo versus Better Beef last weekend. Boxing is corrupted. If they feel like you can't make them any money, which Better Beef can't make them a lot of money, Bilbo can make them a boatload of money by facing two hell of a opponents, which is David Benavidez and also a rematch with Canelo Alvarez. Just like I told y'all when Canelo Alvarez fought against Triple G won. Clearly, Triple G won that fight, and one referee had it so bad. The next fight that she was judging, they made her retire. We haven't heard from her since. That just tell you how terrible boxing the scoring is. And the one thing I love about the UFC is this: Dana White will criticize when a judge gets it wrong. He will go and he will criticize them. That's why a lot of people are going over to the UFC side. But when it comes down to boxing, it's horrible right now. And that is exactly what happened last night. Let's talk about the fight. It was a majority decision. Tank said that he outlanded him. And I seen a lot of people online that said the same thing. Tank outlanded him. He landed more power punches than him. Let's go to the copy bite. Let's go to the copy box. Punch stats. Total punches landed. Roach, 112 out of 400. Tank Davis, 103 out of 279. So clearly, Roach landed more punches and he was more accurate. I mean, and not more accurate. He was busier over the night. He was more aggressive. So not only did he land more punches, he was more active. That's what I wanted to say. He was more active in the fight. Yeah, he landed 28% of his punches, and Tank Davis landed 37% of his. But when you're more busier, that means you're throwing more punches. So chances are you probably miss a lot of those. I remember when boxing used to give fights to the more busier fighter, the more active fighter. Same thing I said with last week with Better Beef and Bivol. Everybody know that Better Beef was more active. He was more he was bringing the fight to Bivol while Bivol was moving around way more. Let's talk about Tank Davis said he landed more power punches. And he did. But it was 93 to 87. So you landed 6 more power punches than him. Tank landed 44% of his power punches. He landed 93 of the 210 that he threw. While Lamont Roach landed 87 of the 252 power punches that he threw. Let's talk about jabs. Oh man, jabs. Lamont Roach dominated 25 to 10. He threw 25. I mean, he threw 148 jabs, landed 25. That was 17%. Tank landed 10 out of the 69 that he threw. That's 14%. So I don't even know what Tank is talking about. He's talking about he landed more punches than him. You know what I mean? I just feel like Lamont Roach surprised you. He surprised Gervonta Davis. And he's kept telling Gervonta Davis that he was a different type of fighter. He could go 12 rounds with him, and nobody listened. People want to blame everything. That's what I hate about Tank fans. That's just exactly the reason. Tank fans and Canelo Alvarez fans, Ryan Garcia fans, they are all the same. I promise you, they are all the same. They will blame anything if their fighter do not perform the way they feel like they should perform. Tank Davis, okay, Ryan Garcia tested positive, but guess what? All they would say, well, at least he beat the brakes off of Devin Haney. Okay, he tested positive though. Canelo Alvarez, he faced Floyd Mayweather and got destroyed, but he was young then. Okay, he faces Bivol. Well, he was a vet. He was a vegan then. They make the most craziest excuses when it comes down to a fighter that they like. That's why I would never argue or debate with a Canelo Alvarez or a Tank Davis or a Ryan Garcia fan, because they are delusional. They're just like the Dallas Cowboy fan. They are delusional. Make it make sense to me. Tank Davis said that the reason why he took a knee is because he had grease in his hair, which he got his hair done on Wednesday, and it's Saturday. And then people are mad at the lady, the young lady that did his hair, and was like, "Oh, you just lost yourself some money trying to get your cap on Facebook. I mean, on social media," because she came out and said that I don't even use chemical on Tank Davis hair. People has gotten to a point in their life where they will let you bash them on social media and you just sit back because you pay them good. Y'all people are fucking crazy. That lady did what she was supposed to do, and that's defend herself. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and let him sit here and lie. That's basically what he did, lied. He basically lied. Because if you look at the video, I wish I had the video. Matter of fact, when I do the next podcast, I'm gonna put the video up here. Or just go to YouTube and they got the video up there. You can see that clearly wasn't nothing in his eye. Because he didn't blink like this. He was basically looking at Lamont Roach. And then next thing you know, he just ran. Matter of fact, he just took a knee and then he ran to his corner. Because Tank have high IQ. He knew that if he took a quick second knee and run to his corner, that the referee would let him get away with it. And that's exactly what they did. They let him get away with it. And then he go to social media and pretty much say that this chemical or whatever it was that was in his hair was the reason why. Well, why did you wait till the 9th round? Shit, you had been sweating the whole fight. So you telling me just one round? What about the 10th round? What about the 11th round, 12th round? Exactly. Tank knew that if he took a knee, that the referee was going to let him get away with it, which that referee should be fined or fired Either one, because and then people saying Floyd Mayweather took a knee against Hernandez. Floyd Mayweather hurt his hand. And guess what? When Floyd took a knee, y'all want to know what happened? When Floyd took a knee, they counted that as a knockdown. Not once has Floyd Mayweather didn't take that knee. When he took that knee, they counted that as a knockdown. And he hurt his hand. That was supposed to have been a knockdown. And if he would have got that knockdown, Tank Davis would have lost. But see, that's what I told y'all. Boxing knows that if Tank loses, because Tank is the so-called face of boxing, which he ain't, it's Canelo. They know if Tank loses, that throws everything off. That throws everything off. Because first of all, they didn't expect for Lamont Roach to come in there and fight like he fought. And that's why I hate about PBC. PBC is like the worst. When they first came out, I used to be a big PBC fan, but now PBC has become so corrupted. And that is the reason why I do not like them. But I will say this. It's sad that Lamont Roach was robbed of a career-defining win. It probably would have been a big payday. You beat Tank Davis, you go to the next level. And he was robbed of it. He was robbed in front of his son of becoming a world champion because the ref, and then this one referee. So the score was 114 by two judges, and then one judge had it at 115-113. I don't know what the hell he was watching. I don't even know what fight he was watching. To be real with you, I don't even think he knew what fight he was watching. He probably don't even know what fight he was at. And that is the reason. That is what I say with boxing. It's so corrupted. Like, you sitting here and you got it 115 to 113. What the hell do you see that at? But they know if Tank lost last night, it would have threw everything off. First of all, it throws off the Devin Haney fight if he's going to face him. It also throws off the Shakur Stevenson showdown. They know that is one of the biggest fights in boxing. Is besides Bivol and David Benavidez, it's got to be Shakur Stevenson against Tank Davis or Canelo versus Terry Crawford. Those are the three biggest fights in boxing, and they don't want to ruin that. So hell no, they is not going to give Lamont Roach a decision. And Tank Davis said something very interesting after the fight. He said that he don't even think that he's going to give Lamont Roach a rematch next. The rematch is not next. So that tells me one thing, that Tank Davis is probably going to go for that Shakur Stevenson fight because he knows that he cannot waste any more time with cherry picking these B plus fighters like Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach was a good fighter, but he knows that he cannot lose to a B plus fighter because that'll ruin everything. Now I think he's going to go for that Shakur Stevenson fight because that is the biggest fight. That is the biggest fight for him. So I honestly feel like last night was a wake-up call for Tank Davis and his team. But Lamont Roach deserves the rematch. He definitely deserves the rematch. Whether it's next or after that, he definitely deserves a rematch at Tank. Because this ain't like, and this right here is what I don't understand with Tank. You don't want to give Lamont Roach a rematch, but you was talking about giving Ryan Garcia a rematch, somebody that you stopped. Make it make sense, dude. That makes no sense. That you stop a person in the 6th to 7th round, you would give him a rematch, but you a person that take you 12 rounds, you don't want to give him no rematch. But last thing I want to talk about is the biggest winner in last night's draw. We had two biggest winners. Well, we had a couple of biggest winners in last night's fight. But the number one biggest winner was Floyd Mayweather. Now, I said this today on my Facebook page. People saying, why is Floyd the biggest winner? Think about it. This was his protege. This was somebody that used to train in his gym. This is who was under Mayweather promotion. He was up under the umbrella. Floyd Mayweather, it's nothing that Floyd Mayweather loved more than watch Devin Haney get his ass beat against Ryan Garcia. Even though he tested positive, we still got that image in our head about what Ryan Garcia did to him. Yeah, he cheated. He's a cheating piece of shit. Of course, I feel like he is. But we still gonna have that image in our head about what Ryan Garcia did to Devin Haney. Unless if they fight the second time and Devin Haney come back and dominates. But when he watched Devin Haney get destroyed and get that and get a one on his record, which was a no contest, that's a one. That was the biggest thing for Floyd Mayweather. Same thing happened last night with Tank Davis. Now Tank Davis have a one on his record. What is that one? That is a majority decision. Something Floyd Mayweather never had. Floyd Mayweather was 50-0, 50-0-0. That's all that's on his record. No draws, no loss. That is the one thing that Floyd Mayweather is very happy about. See, the rest of these fighters is not a threat to Floyd. But Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather feels like they turned their back on him. He feel like he brought them into the game. He was the one who introduced them to the world. If y'all don't know the story, Devin Haney used to train with Floyd Mayweather Sr. Gervonta Davis came to Floyd Mayweather's gym with Adrian Broner. And then Floyd took him away from Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner even said this on multiple occasions. Same thing with Devin Haney. Devin Haney, pretty much his dad came back, and then he pretty much stopped working with Floyd Mayweather Sr. And you can tell because look at his defense. His defense is horrible now. He used to use the shoulder roll. Same thing with Tank Davis. Tank Davis has been he's been amazing. Floyd was the one who really, guided him through his career. He was the one who was, hey, I think you should fight this guy. I think you should fight that guy. And then they got on bad terms. Floyd, he talked bad about Floyd multiple times. But last night, Floyd Mayweather was the biggest winner because guess what? Now you have a one on your record. You can never be compared to me. The only fighter that could be compared to Floyd Mayweather right now is Terrence Bud Crawford because he's 41-0. And I'm not saying that Terrence Bud Crawford is going to beat Canelo. I think he is, but I will say this: I don't think he's going to fight 50 fights. I think Terrence Crawford maybe got 4 to 5 fights left, and he's done. But Floyd Mayweather is thinking right now, Tank Davis, Devin Haney, y'all can never be compared to me. That's why Floyd Mayweather is the biggest winner. The second biggest winner is Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is the biggest winner because he took the boogeyman of the lightweight division, of the 135-pound division, 12 rounds. He survived. He's the biggest winner as well. And the next biggest winner is Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is the biggest winner as well. Why? Hey, why is Shakur Stevenson the biggest winner? Because Shakur Stevenson saw something last night that makes him think it's no way Tank Davis can beat. And people keep saying, oh, I feel like Tank Davis will stop him. First of all, he's too defensive. He's not going to let you get him into a situation where you can knock him out or stop him. That's not going to happen. And I think last night pretty much confirmed to him in his head, he knows that I don't think Tank Davis is on the same level as Shakur Stevenson. That's why he's a big winner as well. Who's the biggest losers? Tank Davis's entire team. When I say Tank Davis's entire team, I mean from his trainer to him to PBC Al Heyman. They are the biggest losers. Because think about it. Now Tank is still a big name. But I think Tank took a step back last night with that draw. Why he's gonna need Turkish and the Dubai money is because I don't think he can put together a card that's worthy of an $89. A lot of people pay $89, $80, $79.99 last night. People look at it like that undercard really wasn't worth that much money. Everybody really paid. A lot of people paid that just for Tank. Now Tank ain't knocking nobody out. At least he didn't last night. Do you really want to take a risk? And then plus he got a majority draw. A lot of people don't care. After you done lost or you done got a draw, people really don't care about you no more. Unless you're Canelo fans, like I tell my boy. know what I'm saying, heads up to me. I mean, what's up to my homeboy? I was talking to Kilo yesterday. I said, man, Canelo fans are the only fans that I feel that is just very, very loyal. Win, lose, draw, cheat, it don't matter. PED, DEP, it don't matter. They love him regardless. I don't think Tank Davis fans are like that. I think now that Tank got a draw on his record, a lot of people will take a step back. You see, yeah, he didn't lose, but it's damn near a loss. But I think that they should run this back. Even though I don't think they will, I think they should run it back. But hey, y'all, let me know what y'all think, man. K-Rock, man, what it do, man? I appreciate the like, man. Appreciate you coming on here watching the Real Untouchable podcast. I know it's late, man. But hey, make sure y'all tune in to Tuesday. I will be back again talking about some amazing stuff, dude. We got to talk about the NFL Combine. We got to talk about the LA Lakers. Can they really win a championship this season? And we got a lot of stuff. We got a jam-packed show this week. So make sure y'all tune in, man, to the Real Untouchable podcast with me, Ray Diggs. And let me know what y'all think about this Tank Davis situation. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that it was the right call? Do y'all think that Lamont Roach won this fight? Do y'all think that Tank Davis pulled it out? I know Tank Davis fans are going to say, oh, man, he won that fight. But when I threw the stats out there, it's hard for you to just say that he pretty much won that fight 115 to 113. You cannot win a fight 115 to 113 when you was outpunched, outlanded in every single thing. But the only thing that you did more is pretty much you had more power punches, but you didn't throw more punches, period. So it kind of, it defeats their argument. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Until next time, man, y'all have a great Sunday, man, and have a great week. Make sure y'all be safe out there. Don't drink and drive, don't do drugs, and make sure y'all just enjoy life, enjoy the opportunities that God has blessed us with. Because if you woke up, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. Be great, dream big, stay humble, and hey, make sure y'all tune in to the next episode of the Real Untouchable podcast with me, Ray Diggs. Peace.